In Hobo Homicide, you're taking the role of, well, a hobo living a hobo's life. Maybe even solving a murder, while, of course, trying to make as much cash as possible. To set up the game, place the board in the center and shuffle the backpack cards. Give each player a random character card and 7 backpack cards to form their hand. Alternatively, you can draft the 7 items if all players agree to do so. Each player also gets a 4-pack, sealed and ready to drink. They'll also get their player pawn, which is this cool metal can, and place it on the starting home. You're now ready to play. The player with the lowest ID number starts first, and then we go clockwise. On your turn, you can play tokens and must take 6 actions. You can move for 1 action, 1 space per action, or 2 space per action if you're on the road. You cannot move back on yourself unless you're coming out of a pawn shop after selling something. You can use an action to play a card from your hand, like a weapon, for example, which will give you a weapon token. Pawning an item is also an action, but you have to be in the pawn shop. Playing tokens is a free action, which can help you keep warm at night or attack people. When your turn ends, you have to find a way of keeping warm. So one way is to end up in a homeless shelter. Another way is to drink a beer from your 4-pack. You can also light a fire if you have 2 wooden tokens, which you can get with backpack cards. You have to keep warm if you can. If you can't, well, you'll end up at the hospital. Also note that you can only have a combined total of 7 cards and tokens. So if you have 2 wooden cards and a beer jacket, you can only hold 4 cards in hand. When you did all your 6 actions, you draw a backpack card, and the next player will do their turn. Play goes on until the backpack deck runs out and the round is finished. Whoever has the most coins wins the game. But wait, there's more to this game than just that. If you're on the same tile as another player and have some evidence on you, you can plant it on the other hobo. Also, if you end up in jail, you'll lose your tokens, so stay out of trouble. If you run out of beer, you can buy another 4-pack for 8 coins. If you walk through a park area, you can pick up wood for tonight's fire. You can attack other players by being in the same space and using weapon tokens. The defender can also use a weapon token as well. The player who used the most puts the other hobo in the hospital. To leave the hospital, you must pay your bill of 5 coins or 2 cards. And if you ever get caught with evidence, you can use the jail-free pass token to avoid jail and losing your tokens. Some spaces are special, like the bridge here. You basically can't end your turn there as it's really uncomfortable for sleeping. Also, streets with shops is where you can go beg for some coins. But take note that other hobo players also like that spot, so be ready for fights. There are also one-way streets, even for walking, because of some 2020 COVID law, so here you have a walk according to the arrows. But this is the downtown area, and you can collect a lot of coins there, and there's even a pawn shop. Now, there's even more rules with all the different cards, but we will leave those for you to discover as you play the game. Hobo Homicide feels like an old-school game with some easy mechanics and gameplay. We recommend playing with 5 or more players as there will be more interaction between them, and you'll need to work together sometimes to bring down the Hobo King Alpha Gamer. The art is alright, and the quality is nice with the box insert beer cans and metal pawns. If you're looking for a classic feeling sandbox game or something that is easy for newcomers, this can be a fun thematic gateway hobo simulator just for you. Subscribe now to our channel to stay in the loop. If you like our work, help us continue by sharing the channel to your gaming group. Thanks for watching and happy gaming.